who do you have right now? Go back to your network map and just look at, who do I have right now that I want to deepen? I remember I did this even with my friends group. I looked at, who do I want to spend more time with? Who do I want to spend less time with? Who do I want to really cultivate a deeper relationship where, and I want to be intentional with my friends groups. The same thing with network. I've got some people that I'm always impressed by. I'd love to work with. Why would I wait until the ideal project comes along to go talk to them about it? Start taking them out for coffee, go for a beer, really just cultivate that. Here's what I'm working on. I'm doing this kind of stuff. And then when the time is right, go, I got this project I want to work on, and you both pull the trigger on it. That's amazing. How can I align my goals with people? I think the easiest way, again, go for a beer, go for a coffee, find out what they're doing, go meet with their staff, help them solve problems. You'll find out those goals. Which partnerships in your network have the potential to drive the most value? Ask yourself that. Where's the value you can offer? And again, it doesn't have to be massive. Just find out how you can offer stuff and how can you integrate this into your next business conversation. The more you do of this stuff, I really want you to think about the next person you talk to after this webinar. Whoever you talk to next, be like, you know what? I'm really excited about a new thing I'm doing. I want to collaborate more. I want to do strategic partnership. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing with it, but you're the type of person I would want to work with. What do you think we could do? Here's some ideas, and send them the slides if you want, and be like, here's a list. I don't even understand it yet, but here's what I'd like to think about. You want to do a podcast? Do it. Go find somebody in your market that's doing podcasts. I love getting interviewed on podcasts, right? There's just so many ways you guys can do this. Thumbs up, number one. Here we go. And Christy's got some questions for us. If you guys have any questions, post them in the chat. I'll leave this on the screen too.
Yeah, that's an excellent way to have a small step where they can begin building meaningful relationships. And well, what do you think is the best way to keep the momentum going after taking this first step?
Best way, you know what I would say? It's I think what people do is they swing for the fences, they try stuff and it fades. It goes like this, it goes like this. I'm gonna go get referrals, so I'm gonna do a bunch of things and I'm not gonna do it. Consistency in everything is key, right? You don't have to take everybody out for an 8-course meal, right? Go and just slowly, just after this, reach out to somebody that you've been wanting to do more business with. Hey, I was thinking about you. When's a good time for us to go connect? I want to take you for a beer. I want to take you for coffee. Boom. That's one way. And just put that into your schedule. Consistently connect and touch base with your network without asking for anything, but over time that will work. And yeah, of course, Ted, make money for quickly for each other. That keeps it going for sure. And again, I think, I had a bit of a crazy one yesterday. The guy I talked to, I know for years, we used to do a show called Whiskey Friday, where we talked about business and just drank a bunch of whiskey. It was great. And one of the guests on that, he was always consistent. He was that. We talked a bunch of times. He's in London. He just did a post on social media that kind of got him in trouble, but for business. But he ended up connecting with a whole bunch of CEOs that really liked how much of a stance he took on it. And so he called me. He messaged me yesterday, and it was just about making sure there's a support system in place. Just knowing that you're somebody that can add value to that. I've got my network is really solid where people reach out. We just say, hey, how's it been going, man? Let's have a quick call. When are we talking next? Even just a 10-minute Zoom call, an 8-minute coffee break. What's been going on? Pick up the phone, send a text. Hey, I just saw, if you see somebody posting online, they've got a video, they've got a post, they've got something they've done, comment on it, share it, tell them they're doing great. Be like, hey, I want to connect with you another time. Just stay in touch with your network. And of
Excellent.
course,
Yeah, stay in their mind. And what's the biggest takeaway you hope the audience will walk away after this webinar, Joe?
I'm going to flip it. I'm going to say, hey, audience, what has been the biggest takeaway you've got today? Because we've got Edward and Ted still hanging on. What do you guys think is the biggest takeaway for today? What do you want to run away with? Put you on the spot. And while they're typing, Chrissy, I don't know, did you set it up to be over 45 minutes today, or are we going to get cut off right in 1 minute?
Oh no, it's set up for over 45 minutes. So we're good.
We did that last time. I'm waiting for these guys. What's the biggest takeaway, guys, that you had today? I'll give you 30 seconds and I'll say what I think it is. I just want. Sounds like networking partnerships is so much easier than reaching out to the market directly. Yeah, you know what? You could do both, right? Be proactive. I think that's both perfect answers. I think the biggest takeaway is that it's easy. It's not easy, but it's simple, right? Consistency is key. I know so many people, the implied credibility. This is all about, do I have it here? Yeah, right here, boom. Stephen Covey, the speed of trust, right? I'll stop the sharing too so we can zoom in here. Not the share. But yeah, the speed of trust is really what it's about, right? is looking at your network again as an asset. Thinking about your network as an asset, because ultimately you can go, I mean, even as you're launching a business, you can go out and pay for a bunch of ads. What ads do, what advertising does, is you're trying to build trust and credibility. You're trying to get their attention, trying to get their interest, get them to be like, this is applies to me, and take action on something. If you have strength in a network, if you build that asset, you already have that, like you said, the implied credibility. If I know, and you're offering value, so I know this is important. Like, so I have somebody I'm introducing you guys to, Chrissy, as well, that I talked to yesterday. I'm like, yeah, no, I got something that I think you guys could work well with, and I'll make that introduction because I believe and I trust both of you. And I believe that that relationship, whether you guys do business or not, is going to be solid. But what's possible for your business when you have a whole network of people saying, hey, I got somebody for you, I got this, and you're not out there having to advertise as much. You still got to grow your business, but a strong network and an intentional network will be an asset and something that can grow your business faster than anything else. Now, then multiply that by 5 people working together as an organization, it gets pretty crazy, right?